Oh, sorry, I should do this in English. I'm just speaking Swedish. Yeah, sorry. My name is Linus, and I just moved back. I just moved back from China. I'm here with my colleague Daniel, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our workout app. It's called HeyOuts, and it's a better way to train. I've just moved back from China. I think there are some Chinese people in here, even, or a few. One. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about HeyRobics, which was my last business there. We built up the biggest international training community in China. So we ran exercise sessions with 20 to 100 people at our normal classes, but we also did this really huge classes. This is from south of China with 80,000 people at the same time. So we did it. It was a really popular business, and it still is in China. But we had a very big problem to scale up the business. But then we got this idea with HeyOuts, which is essentially it makes it easier for small gyms to operate, and it makes training more fun for the rest of us. Just short about the exercise market. I don't know how many of you guys in here that are training at some kind of gym today. Do you have a gym membership at least? Half of you. How many of you are using it? Oh, it's decent actually. They call Stockholm the healthiest city in the world. I don't know if that's really correct, but it's we are really good at buying gym memberships in Stockholm at least. So that's good. So that is one trouble. You buy a gym membership, but you never go. The median amount of times a person goes to SATS. Do you know what that is? SATS is the biggest gym chain in Stockholm, not in Sweden, but in Stockholm. Per year, yeah.
20?
It's less. Any other guesses? 3. It's actually correct. Did you know this? So a normal person, they buy a gym membership for maybe 6,000 or 7,000 Swedish kronor, and they go 3 times. They pay 2,000 per time they go. So it's a weird thing. But we want to change a little bit of that. We want you to go more often because you like it. Now, there's also another problem. The Swedish gym market is dominated by these really big gym chains. SATS is one of them. Friskis and Svettis. My father founded Friskis and Svettis 37 years ago, and it's also huge. It's 6% of the Swedish population. They are members of this association, but they have a similar problem. Very few people actually go. But in Stockholm right now, the market has totally changed. There are about 200 small independent gyms, but most of those, 95% of those, they never expand beyond one location because they have similar growing concerns as we had in China. It's very hard to scale up a business. You have to reach a size of maybe 5 to 10 gyms before you can really start hiring people for marketing and so forth. So we kind of take all of these small exercise providers, workout providers like Yoga Yama, which is a great yoga place, and we actually bring in more of those small ones. So at HeyOuts you can find anything from CrossFit to yoga to strongman to something called Hårdrocksfys. It's some hard rockers with hair this long that are doing kullerbyttor. I don't even know the name for that, but it's a great exercise session actually. It's very fun, and you can access all of those small, as a customer or as a user, you can access all of those through our app. But we are helping all of those providers to actually do their business, and they're acting as one instead of a lot of small Davids, they are becoming like one Goliath against the other Goliaths. So we have a product right now. We built it in China, which is like most things in China. It's cheap, but not always maybe 100% good. Sorry, but it's getting there. And we have a website, we have an iOS app, and we have an interface for the gyms, but we're trying to do this a lot better now. But we thought we were invited by Alec because he thought this was a good place to show it and maybe even get some input from you guys. So here I have this one. What do I do with it now?
You take your cable from the laptop.
This was an HDMI. Oh, I thought it was USB. The colors are a little bit off, but what you see here is essentially a lot of live gyms. So these are actually classes that you can go to. Anything from you can book classes at essentially all of the best gyms in Stockholm, not Sats and Friskis and Svettis, but all of these small independent gyms that most people actually don't even know exist. So you can find them and you can read about them here. These are classes on this Wednesday. You can see here on it's a little bit of lagging here a little bit, but you can read. We've indexed all of these gyms. We've indexed all of their workouts, so we're picking workouts from their actual schedules and spots at their schedules, and we're making them available for anyone. So at this specific class, actually no friend has booked, but otherwise there is a bar for that, so you can see if friends are going or or who else is going, unless you're taking your private information away. You can read about the workout, you can read about the specific gym, you can read about the coach. We are collecting the information from all of these gyms into a database also of coaches, and you can see where you are and easily navigate to the gym. If you're getting lost, you can also contact the gym. In this view, this is many of the big gym chains. The small gym chains today, they usually don't have any kind of app, or if they do, it's a very simple booking system. The big ones like Sats and Friskis and Svettis, they do, but it's not social because it's only the people at the specific gym that actually can come and really train there. Otherwise, you'll have to still call in manually and ask, is there a spot at this specific workout? We've eliminated that and made it as easy to go to workouts as it is to book a ticket for the next Interstellar movie. In this workout view, you can also we have quite simple action sheets here, but you can also share it to a chat with your friend. You can start a CrossFit chat or a CocoaHeads chat, and you can send out a specific workout link, and anyone in this room could actually join me or you to your favorite workout. What we also have is a friend list that indexes all of your friends that you've collected either by syncing to Facebook or that you've added when you've gone to a class. So here, actually, Alec is booked on one of these classes, which is fun. I have 2 other friends that are going to class, and I can go in and I can check out where these guys are going, and I can join them. This is joining my friends is a good thing. We want to incentivize this thing with going to friends. That's the number one key to how we managed to grow in China, was that we made it really easy to bring your friends to exercise, and that was the number one reason for us. For us growing. We didn't have to spend a dime on marketing, and we even stopped sending out newsletters. We focused on making it really, really, really easy to bring your friends, and that's what we are doing with this app. So we've started adding these social features. We're not completely there yet, but we're getting there. So here in the chat view, which is the third icon in the tab bar, you can also, for instance, start a CrossFit group like we have here on the top with a couple of our friends, and Daniel here has initiated one. I can easily tap on it, and I can go to the same class as he's booked on. And each time I bring a friend, or each time I go with a friend, both of us get an extra bonus. All of our workouts are 100 Swedish kroner, but if I bring 4 friends, or if I bring 5 friends, I get extra bonus for every friend. So for instance, if I bring 4 friends, I get 40 Swedish kroner as a bonus that I can use for future workouts. So going with friends is not only better and more fun, it's actually cheaper also. So that's everyone is getting the bonus. So it's not only that I'm trying to bring you, because that would make me maybe feel cheap and you feel cheated, but you are getting the same bonus as I am. So, and you're getting it every time, so you can continue, we can continue go together. And that's kind of the mission that we are trying to do here as well. We're trying to make this exercise really social. So even if I don't know you and I see you that you go into a class, I have a reason to add you and you have a reason to accept me as your workout friend. And we don't have to be friends on Facebook. You don't have to let me in on your life in any way, but we can be friends on this app, and that connects us. So yeah, feel free if you have any other questions, feel free to add those. That's kind of the basic functions of the app, right? Where we are right now. We have a lot of other exciting things that we're adding this fall, but that's where we're starting out right now. So that's essentially our demo. We already now we're launching on August 31st with this first version of the app. We have the 25 best gyms in Stockholm signed. So we're focusing on gyms inside the tolls in the Stockholm inner city. But you can work out anything from CrossFit to yoga to running to something else. And we have great people that have also invested in this concept. We have the chairman of the board of the National Fitness Association and some other tech people in there as well, which is really fun. And it takes a very short time for us to set up in a new city when we're launching it. So we hope to bring it to when you go into Gothenburg or when you're going back to China, that you can continue working out where you are. That's essentially it. Alec actually told me to give some heads up as well. We have a team of developers that are moonlighting right now on the side of their job, but we're recruiting full-time people. We've got some investment, and we're recruiting people both on the iOS side and also a CTO. And we're building the 2.0 platform. We're actually going to build from scratch in Swift. So we're going to launch and ride this one out on the current with the current technology, but we're letting the new people come in and work on the new platform. So and we're giving whoever recommends us any of those people 5,000 Swedish kronor. So we'll be, and that applies even if you decide to apply yourself for some reason. So it's a bonus. And all of our employees, they get we hope that they apply because they get unlimited workouts, not because of everything else, but we actually pay good. I think that's that. Do you have any questions about the app?